Welcome. Welcome, friends. Welcome, grandparents. And I understand, welcome, great-parents, great-grandparents today. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to our first Grandparents and Friends Day in the Adam Z. Rice Memorial Theater. This theater just opened to us on October 1st. We're absolutely thrilled to be in it, and if you haven't been here before, you've seen there's some incredible changes. It is in honor of Adam Rice, who was a student of class of 2011, who passed away tragically in 2015, and we were able to raise funds and renovate this theater inside and out, so we're excited to share it with you today. As we're an independent school, fundraising is a big part of what we do. You'll probably get tagged with a Husky Fund notice. We'd love for you to help us make up the gap between tuition revenue and our expenses every year. We do that primarily through the Husky Fund. We also like to take this time to honor a couple of special categories. The first one is who traveled the farthest to get here today. So if you've traveled from out of the country, could you raise your hand? Anybody from out of the country? No?
Turn on the light.
How about from the East Coast?
Oh, we got here we go. Here's one here. Over here.
From the East Coast?
Right here.
Whereabouts? South Carolina. South Carolina? There's another East Coast over there? New Jersey?
Got one right here.
To South Carolina.
No, we got one more, Mr.
One more?
Yep. New York.
New York. I think it's still South Carolina, right?
Hey, which is further?
We'll do South Carolina. Thank you so very much. Thank you all for coming from the East Coast. Thank you. The next one is number of grandchildren. Number of grandchildren. So if you have more than 5 grandchildren, can you raise your hand? More than 8 grandchildren. Still a bunch up. More than 12 grandchildren. Raise them.
Right there.
More than 14 grandchildren.
Oh my God.
More than 16.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait a minute. We've got there are two back. More than 14. 14? 15? 15.
Wow.
And 15 is the winner? 15. Thank you so much. We have a plan for you. 15. And then the last, we haven't done this category in the past, but in some of the conversations outside, I think we need to add this to the categories from here on out. More than 5 grandparents and friends days. More than 7 grandparents. How about 9 grandparents and friends days? 9 it is, right here. Great. With that, I will turn it over to Tim Rancon, the Director of our Performing Arts, and the genius behind all of it that you're going to see today. So I appreciate all he does. We're having Grandparents and Friends Day about 2.5 weeks earlier than normally. So Tim has really been on a tight schedule. He's done some amazing work. So I'll turn it over to Mr. Rancon.
Musicians to get started in the school year and to start becoming the young performers that we know they are. And you're in for a real wonderful treat. We have grades 5 through 12 on the stage behind me as members of the symphonic band. And this class is made up of two classes, a symphonic band that meets twice a week and a music lab class in which we teach music composition, theory, and ear training. And they join us in here. But we would like to perform for you selections from the musical Carmen. We hope you enjoy it. kids this time.
And it's disassembled from the stage. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about how we, that's a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Well, anyway, rather than talk to you about the ensemble, I have some jokes to tell you. These are grandparents approved jokes. You know, my grandfather thinks he's so smart. He told me that the only food out there that can make you cry is an onion. So I threw a coconut at his head. What do you call having your grandmother on
speed dial. Instagram. And so the next group we have coming up on stage is our a cappella choir. This ensemble is comprised also of grades 6 through 12. And we meet as a class twice a week after school. And it's been a big step for this ensemble this year because not only are they learning the proper singing technique, but they're also learning to sing in more than 3 parts. So one of the pieces actually is going to be in 6-part harmony, accompanied with drums. But before we do that, we would like to basically get a feel for the new theater by singing a favorite that we've done before, entitled Non Nobby Stalling. So, the a cappella choir can go ahead and take the stage now. There they are. Okay. Southern California by the name of Toto. Good, yes. It is probably their most well-known piece of music, Africa. And in their learning about the writing of the song, it came clear to these members of the band Toto that they kind of missed some of the geographical landmarks in their lyrics of the song. But nevertheless, it has become a song that has stood the test of time. So it's been a lot of fun to work with these kids. So we hope you enjoy Africa. So the other day, I went with my grandmother to the ATM. And she had figured out how to use the ATM and just got money as needed from the machine. But she seemed to be having a really difficult time because her new prescription and her glasses had made the depth perception a little different. So she walked over, or she asked me to come over and said, "Hey, can you please help me check my balance?" So I pushed her over a little bit. I mean, her balance is fine. I didn't see what the problem was. Next, I'd like to present the middle school choir. This is made up of our 6th and 7th graders from RHP. And it's a wonderful singing group that from day one, from the school year, I realized this is quite a good group of singers. So I dug deep in some of the music that I was aware of and everything that I needed, and found the perfect piece of music for them. So this piece they would like to sing for you is entitled "Windy Nights" by Robert Louis Stevenson. And in this piece of music, Robert Louis Stevenson had made he had taken his fears about a lightning storm, which sometimes just kept him up at night, and he put it down on paper. And because oftentimes whenever there was thunder and lightning outside, it was so scary to him that he would lose sleep. So he would continually write this poem over and over again as kind of a mode of therapy for him. I wanted to introduce this wonderful piece to the students, and we hope you also enjoy Windy Nights. Next, it is my pleasure to introduce the theater director at Rolling Hills Prep and Renaissance, Mr. Sam Robinson.
Welcome. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting all of you. I hope that I do. What I have had is the pleasure with collaborating with Ms. Sullivan with the 5th and 6th Ren students on Jungle Bullies. So we adapted this storybook into a play. And in addition to working in theater, we've been working in visual arts. So our students created animal masks, as well as creating their journal covers and necklaces. So please welcome our 5th and 6th Ren students with Jungle Bullies.
Jungle Bullies. One morning, Elephant went down to the pond for his bath. But who was there first? Hippo, and she was taking up a lot of space.
This water feels great.
Elephant glared at Hippo. Elephant was bigger than Hippo, so Hippo splashed out of the pond. But who was lying in the path? Lion, and he was in the way.
Move over, Lion. I need to get by you.
Hippo was bigger than Lion, so Lion ran who was sleeping in his favorite spot, Leopard, and she was snoring loudly.
Good morning, Leopard. I need this pad for my nap.
Mine was bigger than Leopard, so Leopard ran to a nearby tree, but who was sitting in the branches? Monkey, and she was enjoying the cool breeze.
Get off this branch, monkey bird. I'll go with you on your friend.
Leopard was bigger and fiercer than the monkey and the bird, so they ran away to another tree. But who did they find there? Monkey's mom.
Honey, you have to stand up to bullies. You too, bird. Go back to Leopard and tell her there's room enough for 3 on that branch. I'll go with you.
When Leopard saw them coming, her tail twitched nervously.
Go on and talk to her. Don't you tell me what to do. This branch is big enough. Share it with us with them. Don't be mean to us again. Okay, we can stay.
Leopard could see Lion sleeping in the tall grass. He got an idea. Leopard whispered into Mama's ear. They all went over to the lion.
Don't you tell me what to do. This path is big enough to share with me as a friend. Don't be mean to me again. Okay, you can stay.
Lion saw Hippo on the path. He got an idea. Lion whispered into Leopard's ear. They approached Hippo.
Don't you tell me what to do. This path is big enough for 2. Share it with me as a friend. Don't be mean to me again. Okay, you can stay.
Hippo saw Lion in the park. Hippo saw an elephant in the distance. He got an idea. Hippo whispered in Lion's ear.
Don't you tell me what to do. This pond's big enough for 2. Share with me as a friend. Don't be mean to me again. Come on in!
Hippo plunged into the water. Soon he and an elephant were splashing each other.
This is fun. This is fun.
Lion, leopard, monkey, bird, and merle joined in too.
Behind me is the voice class, and these students are in upper school grades 9 to 12. And in the voice class, we go a little further than choral singing, which is where you try to blend your sounds together with everything else in the group. And instead, we explore what your human voice is capable of doing. So this class involves a lot of solo singing. This piece is entitled Honey's on Jellyfish by Cesar Funk, and this gave us an opportunity to take some of those basics that we do in singing and apply it. It allows us to take some of the basics of singing, but cover it in one song in Latin, which will cover many of the positions that we need to do with our mouth in order to project our sound. So we hope you enjoy Cesar Funk's Honey's on Jellyfish.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have 8th grade drama. They've been working on vocal production, on physical warm-ups and theater games, on personal commercials, and then finally working on tableaus. So we adopted some Shel Silverstein poems. You'll see 3 of them from our groups. And they created tableaus to go along with them. So please welcome 8th grade drama.
What if
Last night while I lay thinking here, some what-ifs crawled inside my ear and pranced and partied all night long. What if I'm dumb in school? What if they close the swimming pool? What if I get beat up? What if Dad's in jail for not paying his taxes? What if I start to call 911? What if I call Frankie for pizza pie? What if my plane was late? What if nobody likes me? What if a bolt of lightning strikes me? What if I don't grow taller? What if my head starts getting smaller? What if the fish won't bite? What if the wind tears up my kite? What if they start a war? What if my parents get divorced? What if the bus is late? What if my teeth don't grow in straight? What if I tear my pants? What if I never learn to dance? Everything seems well, and then the nighttime what-ifs strike again.
Snowball. I made myself a snowball as perfect as could be. I thought I'd keep it as a pet and let it sleep with me.
I made it some pajamas and a pillow for its head. Then last night it ran away, but first it wet the bed.
I must remember, turkey on Thanksgiving, pudding on Christmas.
Eggs on Easter, chicken on Sunday, fish on Friday.
Leftovers Monday. But me, I'm such a dunce. I would eat them all at once.
Hi, my name is Samara Abrams, and I will be singing Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas.
How can there be so much that you don't
O Mio Bambino Caro, which is by Puccini, from the opera Gianni Schicchi. It's sung by Loretta, a 16-year-old girl who wants her lover's hand in marriage, but her father won't let her. And she says if she can't have her lover, then she'll fling herself off the Ponte Vecchio Bridge. So, without further ado, O Mio Bambino Caro.
Different ways you say mine. And every glow in the twilight knows that the world is only what the world is made of. Just you and me can agree to disagree, that the world is only what the world is made of. And every glow in the twilight knows that the world is only what the world is made of. Just you and me can agree to disagree, that the world is only what the world is made of. Just you and me can agree to disagree, that the world is only what the world is made of.
And before we go on to our final act for you with Riley McIntyre and Caitlin Sarner, I want to take this opportunity to thank all the people who made this event possible. First off, our accompanist Daniel Yokomizo, who's a graduate. Mr. Dotry, who is a technical theater director, and our wonderful technical crew. Mr. Robinson, the theater teacher, and finally the wonderful staff, Mr. Hagee and his crew, for getting just the logistics behind getting all those chairs and here and then like that. It's just it's a nice working machine we have going here, and I very much appreciate that. So I'd like to turn it over right now to Caitlin and Riley, and they would like to dedicate a song for our grandparents.
Also, a big thank you to Mr. Ramcon. This would not be possible without him. He put so much work into this.
That's what you
today. We're so grateful for all of you. It's an amazing event. And to all of the grandparents and friends who unfortunately couldn't be here with us today, you are unforgettable. Oh, never before one more. In every way, and for the moment, that's how we'll stay. That's how we'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.
I'm supposed to follow back? So, Matt Nicole is smiling somewhere, that's for sure. So, the last bit of thanks that I want to give, an extent of appreciation, is to all of our performers here today. So as May said it far better than I ever could, thank you all for coming out. We have one last treat for you. As you depart today, there are 2 more performances on the lawn to close the day. Thank you all for coming near and far, and we appreciate it, and we're looking forward to seeing you next year. Thank you all.